Okay, so next we'll try to do number 13, page 243. 224 hours are required to complete a project. 4 men are employed for this project. So there are 224 hours. This is total time for working, yeah. And then there are 4 men are employed. 4 men. Okay. For the first question, the hourly rate of each man is $7.50. If the 4 men do not work overtime, find the total amount to be paid to the man. Here, just easy only. So it means there are 224 hours, just times $7.50. You got the answer. You count it by yourself. That's for the first one, yeah? The second one. Then, their normal working hours are from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. with a 1-hour lunch break. So the time they are working is from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. with 1 hour for lunch, yeah? So it means they are working 8 hours. Then after that, given that their overtime rate is 1.5 times their hourly rate, find the total amount to be paid for the foreman if the project is to be completed in 4 days. So first, let us find how long they work overtime. How long they work overtime. So this 8 hours is not overtime. So let's say they work overtime for X hours. They work overtime. And we know the total time they work is 224 hours. So here, they work in 4 days. 4 days for 4 workers. For each worker, they work 8 hours and 8 hours overtime. And then the total hours they work is 224. So first, find 4 times 4, 16 times 8 plus X. It will be equal to 224. And then 128 plus 16x, it will be equal to 224. So 16x, it will be equal to 224 minus 128 or equal to 96. And then we will find that x equal to 96 divided by 16 or equal to 6 hours. So finally, we know they work overtime for 6 hours. Yeah, they work overtime for 6 hours. Now, after we know this, just remember this, yeah. Okay, after that, we haven't finished yet. Let's find how much money that they got for work overtime. It's written, for working overtime, the rate of money that they will get is 1.5 times their hourly rate. Yeah, the overtime. So it means how much will they get? It means 1.5 times the hourly rate. The hourly rate is $7.50. So for working overtime, they will got 1.5 times $7.50. It means $11.25. This is what will they get for working overtime. So let's find how much money, the total amount of money that they will get in 4 days for the 4 workers. It will be equal to 4 days times 4 workers these 4 workers, they will work. Okay, for these 4 workers, they will work 8 hours, not overtime. If 8 hours not overtime, it means they will pay $7.50. And then they work for overtime 6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours times $11.25. Okay, so you do these words and then this one. Okay, after you find this is the total amount, the money that they will get. I will tell to you the steps. First, find this one. Find 8 times $7.50. Find 6 times $11.25. After you add it, got the answer, you can directly times it by 16. 4 times 4, 16. So 16 times this one. Okay, so you will get the total amount of money that the 4 workers will get in 4 days for finishing the project. Okay, you can do it by yourself. That's for number 13.